money coming in. Know you fine as hell, body stuck on 10. 2 a.m. on my side, let me in.
YouTube, y'all, we come with innocent lives ruined by the internet. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did like a video a couple days ago. I ain't gonna lie, y'all been tripping in the comments, but I'm gonna let y'all do it. Cause listen, you can't affect me. I can't lie, you can't get to me. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome new people, new subscribers up.
How do you justify causing so many people distress and hurt?
It isn't my responsibility what others find upsetting. If you don't like it, turn it off.
Bruh, me and this nigga just the same. Cause on God, y'all be complaining in the comments and y'all really just be chit chat. But on God, I think y'all so like controlled by the internet, and your body's connected to the phone because you can't even take a shit without having your phone. Your body, listen, take a break from the phone. I'm trying to tell you. Cause look, if you don't like something, you do not have to watch it. If you don't like me, you don't have to watch me. Like, generally, you can do any. You have free will. Remember that. You have free will.
I read was, I hope you yourself, and I hope you get an eating disorder so you'll look pretty.
Simply because some idiot insinuated that something happened because two people went to use the bathroom at the same time. Are you happy yet?
There is a dark underworld, sinister side to Facebook that people probably don't realize even exists, that it's there.
Today, we're looking at innocent people whose lives were destroyed by internet trolls, and you'll be shocked why these everyday people became targets. We'll start with the lighter cases and end with those that are truly heartbreaking. So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality, and to do that, we gotta keep growing.
My boy.
So it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, and I promise.
Go get it at my boy Visual Venture. Look, the original video gonna be down below because I might be pausing a lot, so I'm gonna warn y'all already, just so y'all don't be panicking. I'm gonna let you
my very best
original video
to
down
make
below.
the best videos of all time for you guys. I'm Visual Venture. You are awesome, and I hope that you guys like my new setup. What do you guys think?
I like
Natalia. Imagine getting roasted online, not for something you did, but for something someone else did using your face. That's exactly what happened to Natalia. In 2015, Natalia lived in Russia with her husband. She had a relatively quiet life, but her big mistake was using a social media platform called VK. It's basically the Russian version of Facebook. She posted innocent pictures, like dinners with her husband, selfies, everyday stuff.
Nice lady,
Little did she know a troll was watching her page, and that troll was about to steal her life. This person downloaded hundreds of Natalia's photos. They took those photos and created a Twitter account. They called the account Uma Compton, same face, different name. And Uma Compton was preparing to cause a lot of trouble. The Uma Compton account introduced itself as a Christian mother.
Proud Christian mother of 3, suicide survivor, anti-bully advocate.
But the things Uma Compton posted were the opposite of Christian.
Not long after the account's creation, Uma started posting and quickly garnered attention for a series of outlandish and often vulgar tweets that she would publish.
In one tweet, Uma bragged about her skills in the bedroom. Another tweet implied that she was romantically involved with her brother. Remember, this account was using Natalia's real face. People thought the woman behind those controversial tweets was bold enough to show her identity. The account went viral. Screenshots of the tweets went viral. It felt like everyone was talking about Uma Compton. But the troll behind the Uma Compton account didn't stop at tweets. They decided to make music, and things got even worse. The internet troll released full songs under the name Uma Compton. The lyrics were offensive and the quality was terrible. There were even music videos with a cartoon version of Uma, which was actually Natalia's face.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, if you go to the extent of this, he or she need to be put in jail. One, you making cartoons of somebody's likeness. Shawty, I would have sued like for everything they got. Every tweet that went viral, I'm suing them for millions and thousands. There's no way.
Soon, she had fans who started making fan pages of her. For them, Uma Compton was an internet icon. She was famous for being inappropriate. Meanwhile, Natalia was still in Moscow living her normal life.
She didn't even know.
She didn't use Twitter or speak English, so she had no idea that she was the face of Uma Compton. That's probably why the troll chose her in the first place. She seemed like someone who would never never find out.
That's
but
crazy.
then the troll slipped up and everything came crashing down. In January 2016, the Uma Compton account uploaded a new photo of Natalia. She was pointing at a street sign written in Russian. In the background, there was a phone number. A reporter named Ryan saw the post. Immediately, he realized that something was off. Uma always tweeted that she lived in America, so why was the street sign written in Russian? Ryan looked up the phone number. It led him to Natalia's VK page in Russia. Natalia's page had the exact same photos Uma Compton was using, but it showed a completely different person.
Wow.
Ryan reached out to Natalia and her husband. When he told them about Uma Compton, they were shocked. Ryan knew he had to expose the truth, so he published his findings, and the internet finally saw it. Uma Compton wasn't real. It was just a troll causing mischief with stolen pictures. Twitter banned the Uma Compton account, but by then, the damage was permanent. Tweets had already been screenshotted. Songs were downloaded and reposted. And Natalia's face was tied to all that
That's
disgusting
insane.
content. And she could no longer come to America because if she did, she would be recognized as one of the worst people ever.
That's
Natalia's
insane.
face was stolen and she didn't even know it until it was too late. But here's the scary part. This could happen to any of us because your personal information is already floating online. Not because of some troll, but because of data brokers. So they sell your private information without your consent. They make no attempt to stop scammers or even stalkers from buying it. Why? Because they make billions of dollars a year off of it. And I don't understand why, but it is completely legal.
It is?
So I know you guys might not understand the gravity of what I'm saying right now, but I've had firsthand experience with people stealing my information and threatening me with it to the point that the authorities got involved. It's serious. That's why I use Aura, the sponsor of this video. Aura.
What I told you, niggas. Bruh, listen. Shout out to you. Get your coins, my boy. I'm not against it, but sir.
Information online. Caitlin Upton. Caitlin Upton thought she was about to become a beauty queen. Instead, she became the target of internet trolls who ruined her life. In November 2006, Caitlin became Miss Teen South Carolina, and it was time to take the next step. She moved on to the national stage Miss Teen USA.
Tonight, 51 of the hottest teens from all over the nation are getting ready to compete for the dream of a lifetime.
It was a huge event. Millions were watching live from home. Caitlin made it to the top 5. That's when the questions began. One of the judges asked her a question.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
It was a question about education and geography, but maybe Caitlin was nervous because what came out next was not a logical answer. It was a mess.
Because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is terrible. I knew it was gonna be bad, but why the fuck did she go immediately to... Wait, she just said... Wait, she just said some people don't have maps, which is true. Some people don't have maps. But she said in our nation and then named South Africa and Iraq. What the fuck?
Some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as.
The crowd went silent. Even the host froze. He wanted to help her, but he couldn't.
As a host, they specifically tell me that you're not allowed to say anything or help the contestant at all.
Caitlin wasn't the first to fumble during a pageant, but internet trolls decided to make her suffer for a mistake.
It's bad, but like, it's not that bad. And the way the internet is, which, first of all, we had internet in 2006? Listen, chill on me. I was like 3. I didn't know about the world. But I mean, it makes sense, but like, the way everybody be acting, they acting like the internet did come around to like 2011, 12. That's how they be acting.
Flipped Caitlin's mistake and posted it online. It spread like wildfire. The video crossed 1 million views on YouTube. On Reddit, the comments were vicious. One said, "This is what having a brain fart looks like." They made memes and parody videos. One showed cartoons dancing in her brain.
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because...
But the online jokes spilled into her real life. One day, Caitlin's family found a strange letter in the mailbox. It contained hateful comments telling Caitlin to go die for your stupidity. At a call...
Nigga, boy, on my... Boy, listen, hey, let's give him or her a spelling test. Let's really be honest. Because, I came to realize being on social media and really doing YouTube. Hey, phone, shut up, please. But I came to realize that being on social media, people could look in on your life and say whatever behind the screen. But y'all really some... Y'all... Fuck it. Y'all really some hoes. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all really some hoes. I ain't gonna cap. Listen. Y'all really some hoes. If we keeping a buck. Y'all really some bitches. Cause like, ain't nobody gonna say it for real. But y'all really some... And, because... Like, y'all be acting like y'all ain't never stuttered before. Y'all ain't never made a stupid comment before. Man, bitch, you ain't Elon Musk. And I know Elon Musk done probably fucking stuttered before. Like, what the... Who do you think you are? Buddy? Calm your ass down behind that damn phone. Cause who do you think you are? Y'all nuts be bigger on... Y'all nuts really be bigger on online than in real life. You better calm your ass down. Cause listen, I'm not the one. I'm not... Well, really, I don't give a... What you say. Not gonna lie. That's why I'm perfect for this internet. But for real, who do y'all think y'all are to send this girl some shit like that? For what? I'm telling y'all, like, I don't take... What the fuck is wrong with y'all? For a comment that she, like... What?
College party, a group of guys recognized her, and they started mocking her on the spot. Her mental health took a hit. She didn't feel safe in public. Caitlin even lost childhood friends because they were embarrassed to be seen with her. Years passed, the trolling...
Amazing. Hey, if somebody leave you because of embarrassment, they don't really like you for real. You gonna leave me? We childhood friends. And you gonna leave me because of what other people talking about, of some statement that I made that wasn't even like bad. Like it was, I could understand it was on some shit like Kanye been saying, but she like, some people don't got maps, and like she said in our nation they're gonna name some people that's not in our nation. I get it, but like you feel like they ain't real friends. Like thank you for leaving early. Thank you, cause you was gonna leave eventually. Either you was gonna be jealous when I over succeed you, or you like like people be on weird times.
It slowly became less and less, and after all these years, Caitlin was finally able to move on with her life. This next case is about a kind gesture that backfired. Nicola Brooks. Nicola Brooks didn't go looking for trouble. She was just a mom sitting on the couch watching TV with her daughter. Then she did one thing that put a target on her back. It started in November 2011. Nicola and her teenage daughter were watching X Factor, the talent show. A contestant named Frankie got kicked off for breaking the rules. Frankie was a controversial figure. He had a wild attitude. He bragged about breaking the law. Some viewers couldn't stand him. So when Frankie was eliminated, the internet celebrated. One headline read, "Frankie's departure from the X Factor means the end of too tight trousers, enormous hair, and some extremely painful singing." But it wasn't just jokes and memes. The comments about Frankie became violent. Some wanted him to get hit by a bus. Others talked about doing disgusting things to him. Harassment was so extreme.
Bro, y'all really, you know what I didn't realize too? Some of y'all just evil. Evil. Like, y'all just violent. This is why... Bro, I'm not finna carry another topic over to this video, but this just go to show y'all, bro, it's character. Some of y'all just got, I don't know what to call it. Like, it's not even demons. It's worse than that. Cause what? Because he can't sing and he beating himself. Like, and like I said, he might have said some bullshit. I don't know. If he just said some bullshit, I digress.
That Frankie himself spoke out.
A few weeks ago, people didn't have a Scooby who I was, and now I'm walking down the street and there's people shouting stuff at me and like yeah, just trying to give me a hard time.
Nicola saw all of it, and she was horrified, so she decided to help. She posted a kind message on Facebook. It read, "Keep your friends and your family close, Frankie. The online bullies will move on to someone else soon." That's all she said, but somehow internet trolls didn't like that. They turned on her instead. At first, it was just typical trolling. They just called her names. Then it escalated. They made fake Facebook accounts using Nicola's name and face. But they weren't just impersonating her, they were trying to destroy her. Some fake accounts messaged children. Others posted offensive content, all with Nicola's name and face.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, y'all need to be arrested. Because, first of all, how do you get pissed off by somebody being kind? That's how I know you got bullshit inside you. And then, not even that, you go out your way to ruin their life. That's two. And then the third thing you do is to go message kids. That's the first thing you think to do, is go message some kids. You need to be in jail. Cause like I'm sorry, who gets? I don't know. My brain just don't go there. Oh, I just stole this person's identity. Let me go talk to some kids. You need to be in jail. Cause like, where's the court? I can see it. Maybe, I don't know, texting some other, I don't know. Just do it. Where does the kids come in, like, at all? You need to be in jail. Because what's wrong with you?
I was getting photos made of me that the trolls were posting up.
She reported everything to Facebook, but they weren't much help.
I was using the report system. I was clicking over and over again, thinking this would stop, something would be done.
So she went to the police, but they couldn't help either. Most of the trolling was just online, but after 6 months, it leaked into the real world. On Mother's Day 2012, the internet trolls posted Nicola's home address online. Anyone with bad intentions now knew where to find her. That night, Nicola was anxious. She went to bed with the lights on. For extra security, she placed a knife under her pillow. Not long after, Facebook shut down the accounts impersonating her. But Nicola wasn't satisfied. She wanted to know the real identity of her cyberbullies, so she dragged Facebook to court.
Nicola instructed a lawyer, and they contacted Facebook to ask for details of those trolling her.
It took months of legal pressure, but in the end, Nicola won. Facebook was forced to hand over the names. The paperwork arrived.
It's some money. I ain't gonna lie, I would have asked for money. I would ask for a new house and money. Because I reached out to y'all, reported, and it got physical. They got my address and somebody pulled up. Is that what you telling me? Somebody pulled up to a house? On God, you owe me a new house. And man, what? I'm suing I would be rolling in money, my nigga. Like, I would be suing like it was no tomorrow. I'm suing Facebook. I'm suing every troll who retweeted my who sent the person who sent out my address, the person who pulled. Oh my God, it would be nasty. Like, I might be owning McDonald's after this. Like, what the fuck?
And the name at the top left her speechless. The biggest troll, the one who did the most damage, was a police officer. She forwarded the names to the...
Ooh! It is a police officer? Oh my God. Oh my God. It would be insane. Oh my God. I'm suing the police department. No, oh my God. It would be nasty. Oh my God. And your family. Nigga, you're getting cooked. You're cooked, my nigga. Cooked. You won't even be able to eat. That's how cooked you would be, my nigga. Oh my God. Bro, are you kidding me? I would be so fucking rich.
Authorities immediately.
What?
2 men were arrested and later released on bail, but the Crown Prosecution Service has since recommended that no charges be brought against
grown men, by the way.
Nicola defended someone who was being bullied, and internet trolls tried to destroy her for that. This next case was about someone who was hurt by their own hero, Alexis Carter. It was early 2014. Alexis Carter was a junior in high school getting ready for prom, and she had the perfect dress in mind. She wanted to wear a green jumpsuit just like Rihanna's. The dress was unique because it had sleeves that looked like wings. There was one problem. The designer version was way too expensive. Alexis had 2 options: pick another outfit or find someone to recreate Rihanna's jumpsuit. She chose the second option. Alexis found a local tailor to sew a custom version. It wasn't exact, but it was close enough. On prom night, Alexis showed up in her green jumpsuit.
It's
Her
not even
classmates
bad.
loved it. She smiled wide and posed for photos.
Am I
Later
tripping?
that night, Alexis posted a few photos online. Then she went to bed with a smile, but internet trolls were about to wipe that smile off her face. By morning, Alexis's photos were going viral. Some troll online compared her sleeves to bat wings. Then they get...
I ain't gonna lie though. If it was me, I would have kept my arms down. I ain't gonna lie. It do look bombastic. I ain't gonna cap. It do look like she fight crime. I'm not gonna lie. But let that girl, let her. Like, it's prom, bro. It's, oh my God, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I can't even defend this one. I can't even lie. This is pretty bad. Yeah. This. Why the fuck she opened her arms? She should have kept her arms down. What the f?
Gave her a nickname, Prombat. Within hours, hashtag Prombat was trending. Trolls photoshopped her in...
See, oh my God. What is this picture? God. See, like, right here, it don't look bad at all. On my life, it don't. Like, I actually with this right here. But when she opened them arms up, oh my God.
Trolls photoshopped her into...
Look at this shit. Nigga, they put white out over her eyes. This is insane.
Bat logos and superhero posters. Alexis tried to ignore the memes, but then something happened that absolutely crushed her. On May 9th, 2014, the meme reached Rihanna herself, the same Rihanna whose dress Alexis tried to recreate. Instead of defending her fan, Rihanna reposted the meme. She posted this photo, a side-by-side comparison of her original dress and Alexis. It got over 9,000 retweets and 11,000 likes. It even appeared on TV.
Alexis super low-cut green jumps.
See, I'm going to listen. My thing is, I'm going to defend Rihanna in this case. Because I genuinely don't think she meant any negative by it. She just like, this is how I look on IG, this is just real life. But I'm in 2025 thinking. So I know they probably, that's probably a diss. I don't know. Because I can't put myself back. When this came out? 2012? Like, I don't even think I had a phone. Yeah, I didn't even have a phone in 2012. What the fuck?
With wings, got a Rihanna emoticon frown, along with screen tweet comparing it to the Wu-Tang Clan's logo.
When Alexis saw Rihanna's post, she was heartbroken. Alexis said, "I started crying at first when it went viral. When Rihanna posted that photo, it made it 10 times worse. Later that day, she gathered every Rihanna CD she owned and threw it all in the trash. Eventually, memes slowed down, and people finally stopped bullying Alexis. This next story proves trolls don't need facts. They can just make things up." Norman Kohanowski. Norman was a teenager from Germany. He loved filming goofy skits with a camcorder, but one of those skits invited dangerous people into his life. In 2006, Norman created a fictional character named Leopold. Leopold was supposed to be a hot-headed gamer with a bad temper. One day, Norman filmed himself acting as Leopold. In that skit, Leopold was having a meltdown over a computer game. It was meant to be a joke about gamers who took things way too seriously. He posted the video on his personal website, so anyone who saw it knew it was an act. And then the problem started. Someone downloaded the video, then uploaded it on YouTube with a different title, Angry German Kid. It went viral on YouTube. Not because people thought it was funny, but because people thought it was real. Based on the comments, they thought Norman was an angry, unstable mess. Then German television found it, and they made the situation 10 times worse. In November 2006, there was a tragic incident in Germany. It involved a school and a pew-pew. German media scrambled to find something to blame. There was a theory going around that video game addiction made kids violent, so the reporters went looking for examples. Just like that, they found Norman's video. It was perfect. A TV station used the clip in a documentary about gaming addiction and violence. They didn't mention it was a sketch. Instead, they made up a story. They claimed the meltdown was real, and that Norman's father secretly recorded him. They even called him Leopold like it was his real name. Norman was a good kid, and now millions thought he was a violent freak. Just when it seemed it couldn't get any worse, worse, the trolls showed up. Once the documentary aired, Norman became a meme. Trolls edited the footage with fake subtitles. But the worst part wasn't the internet, it was the kids at school. They teased him every chance they got.
Und die Leute sind einfach durchgedreht und ich habe es dann auch jeden Tag zu spüren bekommen. Jeden Tag habe ich mir das dann angehört, dass die Leute mich kennen, über den ganzen Schulhof brüllen.
Norman kept saying it was just a skit, but most people didn't believe him, so he tried a different approach. He dyed his hair and stopped wearing glasses. He hoped strangers wouldn't recognize him, but it didn't work. Norman was harassed everywhere he went. After 3 years of constant bullying, Norman snapped. He got drunk on a school trip and started making disturbing threats. He even threatened to take the lives of those who bullied him.
Talking to my classmates. How I hate all people, how I hate this world.
While he was ranting, someone recorded him. They took it straight to the teachers. And
this sad because like, bro wasn't even like that, right? But y'all done basically pushed him to become like, it's kind of like words of affirmation, but in a negative way. Like everybody coming to you, oh my God, you're the kid that's always angry. Oh my God, this is how you act. This is you. This is you. You're evil. You're this. You're that. You're bad. You're mean. You're this. So then, like, he probably even, it's probably where he actually started believing it himself. Like, you know what? Because I'm watching him. He like, man, forget this world, forget all people, forget this, forget that. Like, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta be careful with this internet. I'm so glad my mom didn't let me get a phone till like 10. And even then, you could, like, the phone she gave me, you could only do a certain amount of shit. Like, I could only probably call my mom. I probably had a couple games on there. But real life, I was outside. You feel me? Like, the kids now, I seen a video today. His father was talking about how his elementary kid, like the kids be sending his daughter some crazy man. I wish that, man, my daughter or son not having a phone. I ain't gonna lie. It's like you not getting a phone till you probably like see, when I got it when I was 10. They probably getting it when they like 13, 14. Not gonna lie, maybe 15. Cause what you need a phone for? What you need a phone for? Like, let's be honest, what do a kid need a phone for in school? Give me a valid point. Like, if you give me a valid point, then I might reconsider it. But, like, my kid's not getting a phone until probably 13, 14, maybe 15. Maybe not, maybe later. I ain't gonna lie. I might push it to, like, 17. Maybe. Nah, that's too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I say 15, freshman year. Freshman year of high school, that's a W time to get a phone. Am I tripping? like it might sound crazy, but like I don't think I'm tripping. Like I feel like I can like mentally train them to not give a and like they can have enough life experience because in middle school you don't need a phone then either. Like, what do you need a phone for in middle school? Now that I'm thinking about it, you don't need a phone.
Norman was arrested and expelled from school. By this point, Norman was in a fit of rage. He refused community service, so he was sent to juvenile detention. By the time he got out a month later, everything was different. He locked himself in his room, hiding from the world, all because people online turned a joke into a nightmare. It took 2 years, but Norman started putting his life back together. He made new friends and got into a relationship. He even became a music producer.
Okay.
Imagine doing someone a favor, only for that person to turn around and backstab you online. That's the next story. Helen, the Plain Bay woman. In 2018, Helen was flying from New York to Dallas. She sat next to a lady named Rosie Blair. The two women were strangers. Before takeoff, Rosie asked Helen for a favor. Rosie's boyfriend was in a different seat, and she wanted to sit next to him. So she asked Helen to switch seats with him. Helen agreed. But just before the swap, Rosie made a joke. She said maybe the guy Helen was about to sit next to might be the love of her life. They both laughed. Helen didn't realize that joke was a red flag. Helen moved seats, and she ended up sitting next to a random guy. Helen and the guy started chatting. They really got along. Helen had no idea that behind her, Rosie was watching everything. From the row behind, Rosie saw Helen talking to this random guy, and she believed that her joke was coming true. So she pulled out her phone and started live tweeting what she thought was a love story unfolding in real time. Rosie took pictures. She listened in on their conversation and tweeted everything she noticed. One tweet said, "No wedding rings in sight." Another said, "They're both personal trainers. They have touched arms a few times." And
I ain't gonna lie, shawty. Like, you doing way too much. Like, ain't that supposed to be your boyfriend next to you? Like, why is you so, like, talk to your mans? Why you so worried about what they got going on? That's crazy. Talking about no wedding rings in sight. Yo, you and your boyfriend conversation gotta be dull as hell. Like, cause why should you even pay attention to that little ass detail? It's talking about they both personal trainers. They have touched arms a few times. What have you and your mans did? What the?
Both vegetarians. Then one tweet went a little too far. She wrote that Helen and the man both went to the restroom at the same time, and when Helen came back, her hair was down. Rosie's tweet hinted that something intimate happened,
saying that the girl in question went to the bathroom with her hair up. And what did Detective Rosie Blair say? When she came back, her hair was down.
By the next day, Rosie's tweets went viral. Hashtag Plain Bay was trending.
This morning, we have a love story to tell you about.
This is on the news, y'all.
If you were on Twitter yesterday, this was everywhere, and it is awesome.
If you haven't heard the story of Plain Bay, then you are missing the best plane story ever.
It was the best onboard entertainment they could ask for, and they made sure no one on the ground following the budding romance on social media missed any of it.
Remember, Rosie secretly took photos of Helen and the random guy, but she blurred their faces. Unfortunately, that didn't matter. Within hours, internet detectives identified Helen. They found her full name, her social media, and started posting it online. That's when the trolls came for her. The bathroom tweet sparked the worst kind of attention. People were convinced Helen had done something inappropriate mid-flight, and the comments were brutal.
She was harassed after people found her social media accounts with at least a few comments indicating that she was a skank.
Helen was overwhelmed. She deleted all her social media accounts, but the rumors kept spreading. Meanwhile, Rosie, the one whose tweets started the issue, was thriving. She gained followers, brand attention, and media interviews. Eventually, Helen released a statement.
This just go to show you, bro. The internet is some bullshit. Bruh, ain't nothing changed. Y'all still be talking about bullshit. What the fuck? She went viral for posting other people? And then bro, we got, hey, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, this actually is shocking.
Through her lawyer. It read, "Strangers publicly discussed my private life based on patently false information. I've been doxxed, shamed, insulted, and harassed. Only then did Rosie apologize." But the apology didn't erase the rumors. Years passed since the Plain Bay incident, but Helen's name was still attached to it, all because she did someone a favor. The girl in the next story had no idea that chasing her passion would ruin her life. Rebecca Black. In 2010, Rebecca Black was 13, and she had a dream. Rebecca wanted to be a famous musician, but she wasn't rich. She was raised by a single mom who worked hard to support her. Then, Rebecca heard something that sounded too good to be true. A friend told her about a company called Arc Music Factory. They made music videos for kids who wanted to be famous, but there was a catch. The video would cost $4,000. She begged her mom to—
The video will cost $4,000? Bitch, fuck you. In that money, in that channel. What the $4,000? Bitch, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the I would spend $4,000 on. Literally. If it, like, I'm really sitting here like not even, possibly not even rent or mortgage. Like, okay, depends on what the house is. Maybe I might spend $4,000 on a mortgage. I'm not gonna lie. Rent though, I'm renting. Hey, bitch, the fuck? Like, no. renovations in the house. But bitch, you think I'm paying $4 to be in a fucking video? Actually, I do $4 for a trip. I ain't gonna lie. Like experiences. But this ain't no really experience. This is an experience, but this ain't like I'm going to Fiji, Hawaii, Japan, nothing like that. But I'm finna be in a YouTube video for $4? Bitch, some people be in YouTube videos for free. And I'm paying $4 to possibly go.
Pay for the video. Eventually, her mom agreed. Rebecca didn't even have to write a song. Mark gave her 2 options. One was called Superwoman, the other was Friday. Rebecca chose Friday.
They sent me a song called It's Friday. And it was this cute little song of like waking up, going to school, and I was like, yeah, I do that. This is it.
She invited her friends to help film the video. The whole thing felt like a school project. On February 10th, 2011, the video went live on YouTube. At first, nothing really happened. They got about 4,000 views in the first month. Safe to say, it was not a hit. Then, a comedian saw the song, and he changed Rebecca's life. Daniel Tosh hosted a show on Comedy Central called Tosh.0, and in March 2011, he featured Rebecca's song on his show. But he wasn't trying to praise Rebecca, he was roasting her.
Some artists work forever to get in the spotlight. Others have their mom pay a shitty producer $4,000 to make a music video for their not especially talented daughter.
That one.
So like, bro, I hope to God, like this, like bro, she's 13, and you a grown man. Talk about not a grown woman, a 13-year-old don't got no talent. And you like, is it crazy how mom paid $4? Yes. But to diss a little girl, is you good? What the? You're mad old, older than this girl. And you want to get on the internet and diss a little girl, and think it's funny? I don't know. Like that just ain't my type of humor, I guess. Like, cause what the fuck? That you just seem mad weird. Like you can't find nothing else. You saw this little girl video. You like, I see that. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, she trying to make some stuff. Is it good? Yeah. Like I don't think I have the withal to like go through with the whole production and the green screen in the back and then talk about her and her mom. That's insane.
One joke lit the fuse. Rebecca's video shot up from 4,000 views to 70,000 overnight. Then it hit 200,000 the next day. At the end of the week, Friday had 29 million views. And almost every comment was a punchline.
Comments were starting to come a bit more, and they were definitely all making fun of me, making fun of the song. That immediately put the biggest pit in my stomach I've probably ever had.
Friday was among the most hated videos in YouTube history. It had over 2 million dislikes and only about 300,000 likes. Then it turned dangerous. 2 people contacted Rebecca's family, one by phone, the other by email. Both said the same thing: take the video down or we'll take your daughter's life. That's when it stopped being a...
Are these people in jail? Like, bro, you know, you like, if you don't like it, my nigga, you do not have to watch it. Like, bro, if it's that serious, my nigga, you do not have to watch that video. Like, some of y'all need help, bro. Like, generally, bro, because what the like, this is a 13-year-old girl, bro. 13. And listen, and this, you know what? This is probably a grown man that's saying this. Cause I listen. I can admit, men be on bullshit. I just can't see a woman doing this. This is some cause men be on bullshit more than women sometimes. I mean, in recent times, hey, you feel me? I don't know, but I still think niggas on top. Women, y'all catching up though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all catching up. But right now, niggas still ahead when it comes to doing bullshit. But y'all need I don't know.
Joke.
Specifically, they mentioned that they were going to take her life, and that's where you have to draw the line.
Rebecca didn't take the video down. The Friday music video remains on her YouTube channel till this day. Eventually, celebrities like Katy Perry and Lady Gaga told people to back off, and slowly the trolling and threats stopped. Most people expected Rebecca to disappear forever, but she kept making music. She released albums, became a DJ, and now tours with major artists. Rebecca Black went viral for all the wrong reasons, but somehow she turned it into something real. My friends, hurt people, especially online when you can hide behind your screen. But that's exactly when it matters the most. And my question to you is, what kind of person do you want to be when no one's watching? Visual Venture.
W-exit. Oh my God, I said, what kind of person you want to be when nobody's watching? And that's what I be saying, bro. If you would, like, I can't say the DH word, but if you one of those, and you just a mean, rude person, it's just gonna come out of you. I can't lie. I can say, I don't know. What's something that I can say? Man, life is good. Somebody gonna be like, well, fuck you in your life. like, bro. Hey, I just look, life good over here, buddy. That's all I gotta say. Y'all just be like, I can't even put myself in your shoes. We don't have the same, we don't live through the same lens. We don't have the same brain chemistry, I guess. But people need help. That's what we're going to end the video off. Get help if you need it. And if you don't think you need it, still go get help just to find out. Because it's insane out here, man. Especially 2025. This was a couple years ago. This is 2025. Man, you think it was bad then? Shit. It was the warm-up. For real. Like, it was the warm-up. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next video. We out.